Hi there, I'm Dr. Nick Alenov. Welcome. I'm going to give a little tutorial today about magnesium levels in our key product Cell Energy Complete. Probably the most common question that we get is about magnesium in this product, and it's simple why that would be, because magnesium is a very common deficiency. Most people understand information about nutrition, know that we do need to make sure we're getting enough magnesium. It's estimated that about 80% of the US population is deficient in magnesium, and that's including people who have a well-rounded diet. So I want to explain magnesium, how it works, and what the difference is between the magnesium in Cell Energy Complete and then our other key product, which is ionic magnesium. Another question we get, of course, is if this is complete, why would we need another product with magnesium in it, which is a very good question. And so let me start by explaining that in the case of all minerals, you're wondering why we have Legos? Well, this is the best way I could come up with explaining minerals. So we're talking about magnesium today, but this would apply to all minerals. Whenever you pick up a bottle and there's minerals in the product, or let's say you're just, let's say we have like here's some magnesium capsules, and this is just magnesium. Well, on the bottle, you're going to see the name magnesium, and then there's a name after it. So for example, in Cell Energy Complete, it says magnesium, and then it says glycinate, gluconate, malate, chloride, and then also from red algae. So there's different sources of magnesium. So when you have a magnesium ion, that's what the yellow is, it has to connect to something in nature. So normally, your pure minerals, which are ionic, have to connect to something. That's how they become stable. And the magnesium itself is just a very small part of the larger structure of the molecule. So this green-blue thing here, which probably was a castle or something at one point in time, is now our magnesium glycinate. So then this would be the magnesium molecule. Oh, just broke our glycinate. Here's the magnesium molecule, and here's the glycinate molecule. So it's very important to understand that when you have a multi-nutrient formula or a multivitamin or something, your minerals are always going to be in this form because that's how they can stay stable together. So that's how you can put over 100 different ingredients together and everything can remain stable. When it comes to most other supplements like this magnesium glycinate here, so this is a 500 milligram capsule mag glycinate, but you'll notice on the bottle, when you look at the bottle of this, it'll say magnesium, but every one of these capsules only has 50 milligrams of magnesium. So if there's 500 milligrams here, what's the rest of it? Well, what they mean is 50 milligrams of it is this, the actual magnesium. If you're taking this, you have wasted space, so 450 milligrams is this stuff, and your body actually doesn't need it. So when people say there's not enough magnesium in your Cell Energy Complete, I need more, what they're not understanding in that case is that when we say magnesium 300 milligrams, we're saying that's 300 milligrams of this. So that is the ionic magnesium. So that is a very good amount. It's by no means too much, it's just the right amount to make sure everyone's getting. And of course, we are going to get magnesium from other things that we are eating or other supplements we might be taking. So again, now you understand if this is only 50 milligrams of magnesium, you would have to take 6 of those simply to get what you're getting magnesium-wise for this. So I hope that helps. The other very important thing to understand, however, is that your body can't use this. And now we're getting into digestion and stomach acid reset and all these other things that's involved in digesting your minerals. But to try to make it simple, you swallow this and it takes acid from your stomach, healthy hydrochloric acid, in order to reionize this. So then this has to come apart. This is the only thing that can absorb through the microvilli in your small intestine. This is what your cells want. This is what you want to absorb. If it stays like this, it simply can't absorb through the intestinal lining, and then it comes through the body. This is the reason why people will take poor quality magnesium to use to help loosen stools, because it can bother your digestive system if you get too much of this going down into the colon. So that's a sign that you're not absorbing your minerals because they're not separating. So this brings us to our product, ionic magnesium. In other words, when you take something like this or this, you're taking this, and many times that's necessary because it's stable. But if you want to ensure that you're getting every bit of magnesium you take, let's say you take 300 milligrams of this, but then your body can only ionize half of it. In other words, you're really only getting 150 milligrams of this into your body. And then for people who are weaker or have other digestive problems, they might not get much of that at all. So what this ensures, the ionic magnesium ensures that you're actually getting this. So this isn't in the picture, okay? It says ionic magnesium because all this is gone. It's pure magnesium in its ionic state. And the only way that's possible is for two reasons. One, there's nothing else in it, right? It can't share the space with anything else, or else the molecules would get mixed up and they would interact. So because this is pure ionized magnesium, there's nothing else there, one. And two, it stays in a solution of healthy acid. And that acid form is called fulvic acid. It's a very healthy, naturally found acid in the soils. It's actually in Cell Energy Complete in stable form where it says fulvic and humic acid. But when you take this and you look at it and it says 1 dropper, so that means here's an open bottle. So if I squeeze this and then I stick it in here, I let go and I pull that out, that's 20 drops roughly. So these 20 drops right here, or 1 milliliter, has 50 milligrams of ionic magnesium. In other words, 50 milligrams of this. And the nice part, if you're probably seen by now, where I'm getting with this, is that because this isn't involved, all 50 milligrams of that is already in the form that your body can absorb. It absorbs instantly within a few minutes of swallowing that. And because it is in an acid base, it's basically tastes like concentrated lemon juice. And so you of course want to add that to water. And so most people need more magnesium. I have a high metabolism. I really burn through magnesium very quickly. And by evening, I know I need more to help relax and to sleep well. So I'll take a milliliter of this, put it in water before I go to bed. And lastly, what I want to say to people, because again, I get a lot of questions about this, is people open it and they'll say, there's something wrong with my ionic magnesium. There's all this white powder around the edge. So if you're noticing that, there's like this white powdery stuff, that is completely fine. That's unavoidable because of the high acid content of the fulvic acid. So it just creates like a little powdery effect around the ridge. So don't worry about that. If you see that in your bottle, that is completely normal, nothing wrong with the product. And it's again a sign that you have a very high quality fulvic acid in the bottle here. So I hope that helps answer the magnesium question, like I said, which is the most common questions we do get. And both these products are great. People say, well, how do I know I need more or less of this? As always, we start with the Cell Energy Complete, gives your body everything you need in a very good balanced ratio. And then if you are somebody, high metabolism, if you have any of the signs of deficiency of magnesium, which could be tight muscles, trouble falling asleep at night, even anxiousness or trouble calming your mind at night. A lot of those things can be helped with the ionic magnesium. And of course, anybody who's athletic, working out hard, magnesium is used more than any other mineral in the body. There's over 1,000 different mechanisms that magnesium helps with. So it's got plenty to do, and it's one of the biggest deficiencies, nutritional deficiencies in the world, because magnesium has been lost in a lot of our food supply and in our soil as well. So it becomes very necessary. This is probably our second best-selling product when it comes to minerals. So thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. And I'll see you again very soon, I'm sure.